Alright, I'm going to do my, on here on my desk, plus I got room to do anything like this. Only place I got room to do this. I'd like to get about 20 jars of this stuff done. It'll take me a little while to do this. These are the mild jalapenos and the banana peppers. It's going to take a little while. I ain't going to bore y'all with all this, but I got my new battery for my GoPro and it's working fine. Right now I'm just using my, them's crispy, crunchy. See them things, these jalapeno, these tame ones, they get real long. I've got to start leaving some on the vine. I want them to get, because when they're green like this, they're not right. They're not right. They have to turn red red or orange before they're ripe. Because the seeds, there's plenty of seeds in there, but I've been told that they're not viable seeds when they're just like that. They need to be good and ripe. That's what I've been told, but you know what? I might do an experiment and see. And just see. You know what? I think I'm going to brush some of these aside and let them dry and just see if they're not viable. I don't know. I don't know. These banana peppers, I'm almost tempted. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Well, there you go. I had enough of 6 full containers, and this one, I need to go out there and see if I can pick some more to finish filling this up. This is full of them hot peppers. But that's it. Now all I got to do is make the juice or the brine and pour in there on it. And then immerse them into hot water and boil them for 30 minutes. I don't want to cook them no longer than that because they don't do well. They get mushy. And I don't want them like that. Got my canning done. And that sun's awful bright. Sitting out here, I see one of my wow, I've got to work on that. Got my GoPro. I'm not using my GoPro right now. What I'm using, I'm still using my camcorder. And I got my new webcam, and I like it. It's got a little ring light on it, so the lighting should be better if I do a live stream now. I got to pick me some. I've got one, the 7th jar. I've got to have some more peppers to stick in there, and I see a few around. This is not. I wonder. I don't like these indeterminate tomato plants because they keep getting tall and you have to keep staking them up. And this one has broke over. But it is what it is. I've been watching that stuff in Russia, and that mercenary group that he had working for the Russians has turned on him. Putin has disappeared. They don't know where he's at. At least they're not saying. He has disappeared. I don't know what's going to happen over there. But right now, I care less. I care less. People still talking about that Titanic submersible. But I ain't lost a thing down there. I don't know why anybody wants to keep going down there anyway. It's dangerous. It is dangerous. I just broke my fingernail. Got to wash my hands. Anyhow. Alright. awful quiet out here. I wonder how long this can be before before school starts back. That boy, he stays up all night. Now I got up this morning at 8 o'clock. I didn't lounge in the bed this morning. And I went to bed last night about 12 o'clock. So I slept 7 hours. 7 or 8 hours. Hey, Houdini, Diamond. I'm getting to where I can't tell Houdini and Diamond apart. Oh my goodness. But anyhow, that's where I'm at, folks. I'm going to do a live stream tonight. I think. And try out my new webcam with that light on it. See how that works. But I'm tired. I guess I'm tired because I didn't lay in the bed till 4 or 5 this afternoon. I don't know what time it is either. Don't have a clue. I've got to get and let me try something here while I'm thinking about it. Now, see, this thing got taller than my steak. They're getting too dang tall. Hold up. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I wonder if I top that thing, will it stop rolling? I don't know. You know, I read a lot of stuff on the internet. But I read something on there a while ago, I was shocked. It says, this family, the father can't change his daughter's diapers. But hold on. You ain't heard the rest of it. The mother can't change her son's diaper. Them people are crazy. There's something going on there. That must have had something in the family. I don't know. But that's what it said. That's what it said. Well, I'm going to let my pickles set about a week before I eat any of them. That's too much light right there. That's still too much light. Now let's see what this does. That screen's messed up on this thing. This is my camcorder. I don't have my... I had already started them. I had already started them. Anyhow, I got my pickles done. Now, in about another week, I have another pretty good pile of cucumbers and peppers coming off. That's a lot of work with them things. And it's just, I still don't, the guy that I bought these from, my jars, it's 12 16-ounce jars, $12.99, free shipping. Now he sent them, they come in this big, let me show you. They come in this big Walmart box, and it was shipped from Walmart.com from Spartanburg, South Carolina. So this guy never had these in his possession. Never had them in his possession. I looked on Walmart's thing, and that same box of canning jars that went to Walmart and got them was $12.99. So if this guy got a special deal or something with Walmart, I don't know. If he got if he got 10% off, which employees do, that would only be $1.20 or 30 cents. So, and he's not really making that much because when you list something on eBay, you have to pay a certain percentage. So I don't know what to do. I don't know how he's doing that. I'm going to check into that. So that means if you're selling something off of eBay and you don't even have to buy the stock, you just, they pay you for it, and you turn around and you put an order in with Walmart, and they pack it and ship it the whole 9 yards. Does that make sense? Huh. Hey Jay, go in there and make the freezer door and bring me a bottle of my water. Matter of fact, bring me a bottle of water. Thank you, baby.
Welcome, Papa.
I'm upside down.
Yeah, I think I've just looked at that.
It'll be alright. It'll be alright. This here's froze. Need some water in there. I'm thirsty. But yeah, I don't understand that. I don't want to ask him. Maybe he's got a special deal with Walmart. I don't know. I don't know. I'll pour me some water. Pour me some water. Right there. I got to look into that. It may be if some money to be made there. Maybe I could earn some money that way. But I don't get it. Because we got an eBay account and we've sold stuff on eBay. And I've got some stuff I need to get listed on eBay. I need. See my shirt? See my shirt? Got it for Father's Day. You know, there's a guy on there, he's a lawyer. He's got a YouTube channel. His name is Steve Leto. He's a retired lawyer. And it's got a fantastic channel. I like watching him. I don't particularly like lawyers, but I like him. And the only other lawyer that I like is my niece, Lisa. She's a lawyer. She's a lawyer. But the dealings I've had with lawyers, they try to squeeze every dime out of you they can. Back when my son passed away, he was handling our case about my son's death, and he kept asking me for my insurance information on my car. And I couldn't figure out what he needed that for, and I didn't give it to him. And I happened to be in there making a payment on my insurance for my car. My son didn't die in my car. He died in it at his girlfriend's car. And my insurance agent, she said, she was talking about my son Howard, and she said, you know, you need to file a claim for your son. And I said, what's that got to do with my car insurance? She said, well, there's a death benefit on there if somebody in your family dies like he did. You have to file that claim, and your insurance you got with us will pay you. Seemed like it was around $15,000. I can't remember. And that's why that friggin' crooked ass lawyer wanted my insurance, because he was going to file it and he was going to get a third of that. And I didn't need him to file it. I filed it myself. And I felt good when I went, he kept asking me, and I went on there again and asked me about it. I said, well, I already filed that. He didn't like that. But they try to squeeze every dime out of you they can. And my God, he made off of what we got, he made about $200,000. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. About $200,000. All told. And you know, in hindsight, I did a whole lot of things wrong on that whole deal. But it's just not my nature to grab money like that. You know, it's just like that time that truck run into me on my scooter. Man, I let that guy go. I could probably got some cash and a brand new scooter out of that. I just, it wasn't in me to do it. Same thing when I had this lady I was dating. Had more money than God. She was drawing, she had 3 condos and a house. And she worked 30 years for the Dade County school system. She was drawing a pension from that. She was drawing her Social Security. Plus she was working. And people couldn't understand why I just didn't jump all over that. It wasn't in me to do it. And I broke it off. I broke it off because I just wasn't ready to be romantically involved with the lady. And hindsight, if I was just looking for the dollars and cents of it, yep, I should have done it, I guess. Matter of fact, the last time I saw her, she had just went out. She went out somewhere, I forget what she was doing, but she come back. When she got back, she said, I just bought another house. I said, Linda, what'd you do that for? She said, 'cause it was a good buy and I had the money. So no, I didn't jump on that. And the other lady, the one that I had my head down on her lap, she pulled out this big old 357 man. She had a little money too, but we wouldn't have got along at all. In hindsight, she was very frugal. She's very European, and I mean, used to be sitting in her house, and in the wintertime you're freezing to death. In the summertime, you're burning up. She won't turn the air on, she won't turn the heat on. And it's a big old 150-year-old home, big old high ceilings in it and everything, and she wouldn't. I mean, I liked her, I really liked her. And my daughter, she didn't like her. My daughter's going around, she looked like a man. I didn't see no man there. I thought she was pretty daggone sexy looking myself. She was from Paris, France. She could speak fluently German, Spanish, Russian, about 7 different languages. She's very bilingual. She's a smart lady. And she met her husband. He was a Marine, and he was a guard at the American Embassy in Paris. And he was a guard there, and they just hit it off, and they wound up getting married. And she worked at the American Embassy because of all the languages she could speak and everything. She worked at the embassy. And I had been in that embassy at times. I used to go in there, and when I went visited Paris, I'd go in the American Embassy just to eat, because I could get food that I knew what it was and I liked. I was afraid that if I went into a French restaurant and I couldn't look at it and tell what it was, there wasn't no way I was going to eat that. They come out there with snails one time. Oh my gosh. She come out there with snails, and there was this lady sitting across the table from me. And she was sitting there and had the shells, and I don't know what was in the shell, but she'd turn something and drink something out of the shell and take a stick of some kind and pull that snail out of there and eat that thing. Nope. No, sir. Oh my gosh. And one day when I was there, I did go up to the Eiffel Tower, and I went all the way up to the top. And at the top of that thing, you go around and it's got rails and everything, and there's a snack bar up there. And they had hot dogs. And, and back then, I didn't like spicy nothing. I wouldn't even eat black pepper on my eggs or anything. And I took a bite of that daggone hot dog, and I'm standing there at the rail, and I took a bite, and it set me on fire. I threw that hot dog out, and I don't know where it hit down. I hope it didn't hit nobody. And I spit out the hot dog that I had in my mouth. It set me on fire. And that elevator, when you go in that Eiffel Tower, there's two elevators. It goes up one leg at an angle, at the way it's spread out down at the bottom. And then when it gets up so high, you change to another elevator and it goes straight up. I enjoyed it. And boy, I'm telling you what, it's the truth. The first time I went to Paris, they were changing currencies. They had new francs and old francs. And talk about trying to figure that stuff out when you're paying for something and you don't know. You know, I'm sure I got took advantage of. New francs and old francs. Now they don't even have francs. It's euros. That's what it is all over Europe now. Euros. And I got a $50 euro bill laying in there on the shelf. I can't spend it. Nobody will take it. But you go to the bank and change it out. But you got to have at least $100 before they'll change it out. And America sent me that $50, or not $50, 50 euros. Now if somebody else sent me 50 more, I could go change it. I think. But I went to France. I went to Copenhagen, Denmark. I went to Amsterdam. I did a lot of traveling. And the thing about Europe and Germany, you're right there in the middle of all of those different countries. You know, you had Berlin. Well, Berlin was a different country, but there's East Berlin. Had France, Italy, Spain, Russia, Poland, all those different countries. England, I wasn't really crazy about England. The British people, some of them, not all of them, but some of them come off as, seems like they think they are more better or proper than the Americans are. And I know dang on well they're not better than us, because if it hadn't been for us, they'd have been speaking German. They would have lost. The Germans took that country over. But matter of fact, I don't know how it would have turned out. But I know one thing. Same thing about Russia. Russia's got their butts kicked too. Anyhow, folks, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'll see you in the next one. Honest, I will. See ya. tell it to turn off. I have to reach up there and turn it off.